the greatest wrestling match ever.
He's a moves guy.
It's basically Nitro.
The King of Lions.
2K!
Ready to learn the lyrics to King.
Main event Dewdrop.
Beat Okada.
Or Dave.
Perk Angle!
So when are we starting this podcast?
Yeah! Woo!
Yeah!
Yeah! It's Two Marks Pod. It's the worst wrestling podcast you know, maybe.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
man.
New World Order.
I don't know if that's what we're doing or not, but
Oh, it is, according to the thumbnail. Because today, we're watching WCW Monday Nitro. And if you're watching along with us, hop on Peacock. It says Season 2, Episode 34. This episode aired on September 2nd, 1996. And on Peacock, the thumbnail is spoilers.
New World Order. New World Order. New World Order.
All right, let's pump this guy out. We got about an hour and just under 26 minutes. There's plenty of modern wrestling to talk about, but we'll get that
It's
in
the biggest
mid-bits.
piece of dog shit.
Do you have anything to add besides buttons?
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
And bitching! Okay, cool.
yeah. Oh yeah, man. I like it.
Also, my AC's on in the background. Last time I was using it, you could hear it.
I don't have one of those right now, so I have a fan.
It was like really warm in here when I got home. Now it's kind of cold, but I just got myself under a blanket and I'm all cozied up in my new big chair that I got. By new, it's super used.
Yes.
It looks like shit, but it's much nicer than the one I had. So here comes the countdown on this Nitro episode that is totally not gonna suck. 3, 2,
Oh yeah, man.
1.
Wrong.
And I guess we'll track that Nitro intro.
Yeah, that sweet intro with the buildings and the fire and the leg drop and the explosion and Lex and the manhole cover. Finger splash, more explosions. Back to the Future, flames on a street, explosions.
Yeah.
That's how Eric described it to creative people to make it. He's like, that's what I want. And they said,
Oh yeah, it's Labor Day on this episode.
oh yeah.
That's what Shivani said. And then they did the cane pyro.
He's like, why am I working?
Why am I shooting? Later
New
on in this
World Order.
telecast. Later on in this telecast, the Four Horsemen. So we also have Sting and Lex versus the fucking Steiners, I think. is what he
WCW
said.
show. It's gonna have the Horseman and the Hogan and the Horseman and maybe the Mongo.
And maybe the Mongo. The GOAT. May he rest in peace.
Yes.
Ric
Ric Flair and Sting, and that's WCW. And if that's not what you want, what the fuck are you doing here?
Well, if that's not what you want, there's a pretty lady in the background right in between them.
I
never mind.
noticed. I definitely noticed.
Never mind. Here's Hogan spray painting from last week.
It's the meme.
Yeah. It's It's crazy how they've had a couple different NWO shirts that are not the NWO shirt.
Yeah, like
You know?
they're just trying shit.
Yeah. And I don't even know if they're for sale because I haven't seen anybody wearing them yet. I don't think. They might just be like, wow, no, you can't have our shirts. Fuck you. We're heels. No one will buy them anyway because we're heels.
Bro, this lady is probably someone's grandma by now.
Anyway, it was 29 years ago. It's very possible. She is in front of the rails though, so she knows somebody. That could be that could be a Shivani kid right there. I mean, he's only got 40 of them.
Well, yeah.
Oh, hey, they're playing not Self High Five, not Nirvana.
Goddamn WWE Network.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Was Self High Five really so close that they had to change it?
I mean, WCW got away with it, so I would assume no, but... I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
They network dubbed a knockoff song. I don't know what we're doing.
What are we doing? Yeah, I don't know either.
What the fuck are we doing here? He's got the big ass oversized cigar. Glasses, the chains.
Speaking of shitty WWE things, do you want to talk about the recent news?
Not really, but you want me to do that conversation that we had before we went on? Because I was
not really. Things. I mean, we've only talked for like a couple minutes.
You're like, damn, that's good shit. Do that, and I'm just like,
no, I'm not. I literally just saying like, hey, acknowledge this on the air real fast.
All I said was, I don't understand why everyone gets all mad and shakes their fist at the company over the shit that happens all the time, and they act all outraged, and then they just fucking forget about it in a week. I'm not trying to defend the billion-dollar company either, though, because, you know, fuck them. But I don't get why internet people act like their fucking uncle died every time Cora Jade has to go wrestle at TNA or something now. It's fine. Not everyone's like, I don't know. I get like sometimes it's like, oh wow, we didn't expect that to happen, because like the Drew McIntyre thing where everyone collectively was like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Cora Jade like will tear it up in TNA though.
Yes.
She will honestly tear that fucking division up.
When I seen that she was in there, her and Gigi, I feel like would just plot right into. They've been doing shit on TNA already.
Here's I got a full list in front of me here. Some of the names I'm not even familiar with because they were like lower on the card NXT people or people from the I want to say development center, performance center. There we go. Couldn't get it out.
Like there not goes, even on TV yet.
Yeah. Or if they were, like I said, I don't watch NXT enough to know. But I know most of these people. Number one on this list is Shayna Baszler. That's a huge hit. She was a killer once upon a time, you know?
That is the most creative has nothing for you release on the list, I think.
Pretty devastating.
Like, she's good. And like that NXT run was great. And like now Triple H is in charge of creative, so what the fuck? She's
also older than you think.
Yeah, I guess, but like...
And that might also be a factor.
John Cena's the world champion, so...
Yeah. So actually, truthfully, what I think is that a lot of these people that are like kind of shocking are people who are probably above average contracts and then they're not being booked on top of that. It's like, hey, we're paying these people quite a lot of money and then we're not really booking them that much.
Yeah, like the creative has nothing for you. Yeah. Like Strowman. Yeah. He'll probably be back in
Braun Strowman,
months when they have something for him.
I couldn't believe that, dude. Like, again, he was a killer once upon a time. Braun Strowman running over Roman Reigns with like a fucking ambulance or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Like, that whole... I'm not finished with you, Braun Strowman. And then they didn't go anywhere with that. And then they tried to get these hands.
Yeah. Get these hands.
He's a character that was fumbled over and over and over.
And then Dakota he was fodder for Jacob Fatu.
Dakota Kai, that's one of your girls. As far as I'm concerned.
One of my girls.
Yeah, I mean, one of the ones that you lose
I watch Raw,
over.
You mean? Okay.
Yeah, okay, whatever. I thought you would just absolutely have your total crash out like I did Isla Dawn.
No, because again,
I believe your exact
releases
words were,
really-
fell on my knees in the middle of the street.
I did say that in a message to you, though.
That
That one was probably the most shocking to me. She was just on Raw in a title match like a month ago.
Yeah. And then
why.
didn't she get hurt in a tag match? Oh, hey, Diamond Cutter. DDP just
shit.
murdered old
He
Berlin.
did the thing. My God, it's over
got him.
already. Imagine that.
And here comes Not Nirvana again. Not Nirvana, not Nirvana.
Yeah. Double fake
Double
Nirvana.
fake Nirvana, yeah. Kaden Carter and Katana Chance. One of the only real women's tags they had. Okay.
Yeah, but like
whatever.
they haven't done shit in like they haven't
They're
done
like
shit
3-time
since NXT.
tag team champions, but they
Yeah,
also
and
don't do
I
anything with that
remember
belt.
it. Yeah. Yeah, they don't.
We already mentioned Gigi Dolan. Cora Jade, I was personally shocked by. I see her as like one of the top gals in NXT, like total top talent NXT person, and then
Well, Julia, and
Now they have-
Stephanie Vicaire.
I guess
Yeah.
good on
And Jordan
WWE
Grace.
for paying for. Never mind. Eddie Thorpe, I kind of really only know him by name.
Oh, he got released? I didn't even see that one. yeah.
Here's one I'm not familiar with. Javier Bernal,
No clue.
Oro Mensa.
I know that name, but that's about it.
I don't. All three members of
NWO
Gallus.
referee had it again.
Yeah. What is he defending now?
I have no fucking clue.
Here, let me
man.
turn on the fucking.
All three members of Gallus, though, haven't done shit since NXT UK, to
Yeah.
be honest. You didn't even know they still worked there when 2K came out.
I was more shocked that they still worked there than that they got fired. Yeah. Because like I thought one of them got like Me Too'd forever ago. All this kind of thing.
Oh, I don't know.
And then Riley Osborne, which I feel like I've heard the name, but I'm not really familiar with.
I
And
couldn't
for some
tell you.
reason, not on this list, but I swear I saw that Jakara Jackson got the axe also,
I think I saw that too, but I'm not sure.
which is... I can't find that now.
What the big
Oh, no,
boys
I found
wear.
it.
Here's Bagwell in a blue jean button-up looking shirt.
I wouldn't hate wearing that, or that'd be a good one for you for the podcast.
Yeah. That looks like some dad in the park type shit.
Wear it with some round sunglasses and a black cop hat so you can be just like Buff Backwell there.
Yeah.
We got Sister Sherry and Colonel Parker.
speaking
Let's
of,
go ahead and hear what they're going to say.
Yeah, pull out the cop.
Pull out the cop. Oh my god. All right, I'm tracking it.
I came here wooing
I'm gonna track
Twinkle
it, too.
Eyes tonight. You know, Twinkle Eyes, I brought you some presents here tonight. You might want to look at
presents?
this one right here.
What's the occasion, Colonel?
I told Twinkle Eyes there I was someday going to take her to my farm. We was going to sit out on that front porch there, front porch swing, and talk over some good times we're going to be having together in the future. Get it on open. Didn't I wrap that nice,
What is
Gene?
that? Oh,
Now, you know what that is.
Leather vest.
yes.
Needing that, you open this one up too. You know why?
A leather vest, as she's in an all-leather outfit already.
Yeah,
Here,
right?
have more leather.
Lose the jacket and put the vest on so we can see
Yeah.
even more.
We can see the guns.
Yeah.
The arms.
I'm sure she
I
can
know.
handle him.
Here's more leather.
John Henry, I'll tell
And,
you what,
oh,
you
it's
are
chaps,
being
isn't it?
By God.
Well, I thank you very
She's
much.
got to
Oh
wear
my.
those to the. Oh my goodness.
Apparently not too concerned about what's going
This
on.
is my favorite story on Nitro, though. It's not the NWO story. It's the love story between Sherry Martel and Colonel Parker.
Back in the locker room area.
Right.
You know, you picked a good day for it. Going
All right, who's this
Probably
with?
like the longest running story that we have on Nitro
Yeah,
now. It's just
actually.
because they stopped and started.
Who is this here? Valentino, Buddy Valentino. Okay, I feel like I've heard that name before.
Okay.
Are you familiar with Buddy Valentino?
No, I see Greg Valentine though.
Yeah, I see Greg Valentine also. I know Greg Valentine. I'm
And
gonna pull
then
up a cage match for Buddy Valentino.
Poor man's Dusty Rhodes over here
Yeah, it's something.
with the blonde hair.
Buddy
Sure, I'll
Valentino.
pull up a thing for
Alright, you do
Buddy.
that
Oh, it
as
doesn't
Ted
matter. It's the
DiBiase's
$1 million
showing
man
up.
spot.
It's the $1 million man spot.
Buddy Valentine. Oh,
Valentino. Which
Valentino.
apparently came up as Buddy
Oh.
Valentine.
yes.
And then the one time he was on Nitro with Greg Valentine.
Google says, did you mean Buddy Valastro, which is the cake boss guy?
Really? Oh, I don't even have that.
Yeah.
I have a wrestler
and then
database
cage
for
match-
Buddy Valentine.
Yeah, Buddy Valentine, but not Valentino. Apparently
It's the same, apparently.
guy.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
Nicknames, Playboy. Oh boy.
Yeah, I've definitely heard of a Playboy Buddy Valentine or Buddy
Let's see,
Valentino.
WCW he did from 95, 97. And then before that he was in the NWA and Crockett in 88. Awesome.
Wait, hold on. Here, Reddit Squared Circle.
Oh wow.
Really weird matchup here. Greg the Hammer Valentine gets paired up with a random jobber, and I do mean Jobber. Cage match has his record as 0 wins, 13 losses, and 4 no contests. You'll also notice his name is every other match is Buddy Valentine, yet in this one it's Valentino. Why? Well, if this YouTube comment is to be believed, it's not Buddy Valentino, it's Buddy Valentine. Greg Valentine put a screw to him and had the announcer call him as Valentino because
That doesn't
he's a
work
plain
for
out
me,
asshole.
brother.
If you
Yeah.
watch his other matches, his name is Valentine. Greg didn't want Buddy using his name. Bizarre. Thanks, Reddit.
Sounds like they
I mean-
wanted to maybe make them like kayfabe brothers or something, and
Yeah.
Greg said, "Fuck off, I'm Greg Valentine."
I mean...
The fuck is Greg Valentine doing in fucking
Yeah.
like 1996-7 though?
What are you doing at all? Okay, they want you in a tag team? Cool. If you really don't want to
Do
be
it.
with this guy, or really don't want him to have your fucking name, don't fucking work with the guy. You know, if you don't want to be associated with him.
Like, you're here to lose to fucking Harlem Heat as Booker T hits the fucking leg kick.
Harlem
thing.
sidekick.
No, that's like the super kick, isn't it?
No, we have this conversation every time.
But in the games, that's the super kick.
No, it's
thing.
not.
Yeah, it is.
The Harlem. No, it's not. It's just a thrust kick that you're thinking. We've had this argument on the air before.
Well, that was a really shitty thrust kick.
Yes, it was. The big thrust kick. Booker T's a bad man. And Stevie Ray lifts him up for a scoop slam, by God.
Where is Barry?
She's trying on her new leather chaps and vest.
You're probably not wrong though. Yeah,
And it's probably going to come out, God willing, with nothing else on. I'll see myself out. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Harlem Hangover right in front of Bob.
Bob's your uncle.
Never mind. Harlem Heat wins.
That's what Sherry and Parker are doing.
No.
backstage. Anyway, the way she like jumped into his arms, like, damn. 1-800-collect. Here's that big side kick, thrust kick, whatever. Again, there's the Harlem Hangover. You love it.
You love it, man. And you can actually hit that move in the games now. Actually,
Yeah, I did that like a week ago.
Actually
Yeah.
has collision, yeah. There's one match where you fucking tried to hit me with it like 6 times and just crashed out insanely hard.
Yep. $100 game. Can't hit one move. When did Booker T get the Hungry Man sponsorship?
I have no memory of that ever being a
You
thing.
don't know what I'm talking about at all?
No.
Oh, man.
No, I don't.
Alright. Booker T Hungry Man. 2002.
So, WWF.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, shit. Here come the Nasty Boys.
I forget that there's yeah. Oh, great. The Nasty Boys are here to make me not give a shit.
Yes.
Oh yeah, man.
Anyway, Booker T.
I can't
It's like a
believe the
TV
Harlem
dinner,
Heat has
but
to
a
sell
bigger
for this.
one. I don't know.
I know what Hungry Man is. I've had Hungry Man. I've
It
never
still
seen.
exists, right?
Yeah, it still
I
exists.
think.
It still exists.
Okay.
I've just never seen Booker T in relation to Hungry Man meals.
Yeah, that was the thing. I'm old.
Spike Pile Driver on, I believe that was Booker. Yep.
I'm fucking old because I remember that. I
Brother,
still think
what
of
were you,
him
7 or 8
when I
years old
see
when
them.
that happened?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And I remember that, but I don't remember a lot of things from my childhood, so. I remember Booker
remember
T
stuff from my
being in
childhood,
Hungry
but-
Man.
It's mostly
Well-
traumatic. Anyways.
All right.
Yeah, we'll be right back with Monday Nitro
Wrestling!
Yeah! Oh yeah, Glacier's gonna be here in like 2 weeks or something. Either
Like
right before
2
or right after
years.
Fall Brawl.
Eventually, who knows?
Something. I don't know. Maybe he's at Fall Brawl. Fuck, I don't know. Oh, and if you're listening to this, hopefully on Monday, hopefully the Hog cut of WCW Hog Wild 1996 will already be out or will be out very soon because I am wrapping up editing on that pretty much as we speak, not literally but figuratively. I've just got
And
like the
here
outro to do.
comes.
I believe he said it's Dean.
Yes.
That is in fact Dean coming out in them WWF No Mercy joints.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I used those for a Randy Orton CAW.
Probably. Probably used a lot of the Iceman's
Yeah.
mannerisms for Randy Orton CAW. Who's he facing?
They're
I
putting
don't
over
know.
the Cruiserweight division. Oh,
baby!
my god.
Yeah!
Yeah, baby!
It's Jericho before he sucked eggs.
Yep. He got a stoppage last week, and now he's wrestling the former Cruiserweight champion.
The Cortisone de Leon.
Isn't he wrestle fucking Dean Malenko like 400 times?
Yeah, he's in the Cruiserweight division. He's going to wrestle Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero and Alex Wright. And
Oh,
Dean
yeah, this is
Malenko.
going to be good. And
Chavo,
but you know who's not going to
like
wrestle?
7
Goldberg.
Well, that's good shit, pal. That's good shit, pal.
Hell
That's
yeah, brother.
Honestly, it's such good shit that they reused it years later for The Miz and John Cena. And nobody realizes this.
What?
You're like, huh? You don't remember that?
He didn't do
You don't
the
remember?
win-loss t-shirt. Did he?
He did. He did, actually.
Okay.
He did like a win-loss like
I'm sorry.
armband too, I'm pretty sure.
Can I just expose my age for a minute real fast? You know that because of the Miz and John Cena. Or maybe you know that from Goldberg and Jericho. I know
Yes.
that from Jamie Noble and Chuck Palumbo on SmackDown in
my
2009. They did that shit too. Fucking Jamie Noble like beat Chuck Palumbo like 19 times by like count out or DQ or some shit, and Chuck Palumbo's girlfriend was Michelle McCool, and Michelle was like, no, stop beating him up, he's pathetic. And then he's like, oh, you like him? He's fucking... I stole the Undertaker's gimmick. What are you gonna do, marry the Undertaker? Anyway.
7 Cena 0.
Oh, did you send it to me?
Awesome. I don't know.
You don't know if you sent it to me?
Yeah, no, I put it in the general channel.
What is
and the
that,
Booker T Hungry Man
armband or something?
Yeah, he had an arm sleeved. I think it started as a shirt, but then he got the other shirt, and then that was an arm sleeve. Yeah. Anyway, I remember
you sent me the Booker
though.
T Hungry Man stuff too. Oh my god!
You're damn right I did. Remember when The Miz came out dressed as The Rock, and everybody was like losing their mind because they didn't realize The Rock had suddenly shrunk 3 sizes.
They will believe because they want it to be The Rock so bad, or something.
And
Whatever
The Miz
Vince
is
said.
like, dude, I'm like 7 sizes too small, shrunk in the dryer Rock. They're not gonna believe, and then they did. It was awesome.
Say what you will about Vince, all these
He
horrible
was
things.
right.
The man he dropped his odd fucking gem or whatever they say. He got some shit right here and there for sure.
They weren't all Mae Young's hand.
They weren't all Mae Young's hand, but that was gold too. Go fuck yourself. Oh, Ted's up. He said
Ted's pissed.
Ted said
Stop it! Bullshit! Imagine if he grabbed a chair and just bashed the rail and said bullshit. Imagine how quick that would have killed Jericho.
yeah, you're right. His career would be over. He wouldn't get a clean finish in one of his first matches. He'd just...
Oh, they're trying to give Ted money. What fucking marks? They're trying to hand Ted
what if
their
instead
money.
of just making him billionaire Ted like they do, what if they went the opposite and did like bum ass Corbin?
Bum ass Ted.
Yeah,
He lost all his money to the IRS or something because he forgot to pay his
it
taxes.
could have been good. It could have been I don't think he could wrestle at this point though. Could he? Was he? He was done wrestling at this point.
I think he was done. Yeah.
check
Makes you
Cage
wonder
match.
why they brought him in.
See what his like last couple of matches were.
All right, I'll look.
That's worth
I'm
a
getting-
Google. That's worth a cage match look up. Why do we keep bringing up cage match on this episode? We just started. Fuck.
It's a useful tool.
It is. It is.
It's
for sure.
just when the
here
fucking
we go.
billionaire fucking yeah.
No,
Anyway,
you're not gonna go full crash out on
You
Tony
know
Khan
what- you
because
know
he
what I
mentioned
mean.
cage match.
it was pretty bad for him to mention it though. Ted DiBiase. That can't be right.
You're probably
Is it
looking
getting
at Junior.
confused with Junior.
Yeah, he
No,
was
'cause
not
this has
Junior
got,
on
like,
TV.
AJPW, so nah, this is 93. Okay, yeah, so yeah, Ted Jr. didn't wrestle in 93, I don't think, so we're good. So Ted DiBiase's last match, according to Cage Match website, was a Reggie Rivers Memorial Battle Royal for ACW, and he fucking won. Guess what year this is?
Probably like 2013 or something.
2019.
Wow.
And
Okay.
he won.
So in this era, when was the last time he wrestled, and how often did he wrestle?
The last time he wrestled like more than once a year is 93. And it was in AJPW.
So he
Dan
went.
Hansen and Ted DiBiase defeat Abdullah the Butcher and Giant Kamala.
Yeah, I guess he was already doing the manager gimmick for the Fed because he was manager for Steve Austin for a minute.
So apparently there's also a 2007 Raw 15th anniversary battle royal where Ted DiBiase defeats Al Snow, Bart Gunn, Bob Backlund, Doink, Flash Funk, Gangrel, Gilbert, IRS, Jim Neidhart, Pete Gas, Repo Man, Scotty Too Hottie, Sergeant Slaughter, Skinner, Steve Blackman, and The Goon.
The Goon!
Ted
Man.
DiBiase retires, comes back to win 2 battle royals, and then dips again.
Big moonsault bulldog by fucking Dean Malenko there that we were talking over. Yeah, no, apparently Teddy don't do no jobs unless unless it's to Hogan, and even then.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Wonder
seen
what
any
his
like
last-
early DiBiase stuff? Because apparently Brother was like he could go
before
apparently.
WWF?
Yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah.
not really.
Was he a Mid-South guy? He might have been a Mid-South guy. Or like
That'd be something to try
UWF,
to
which is
find.
kind of the same thing, but not really. I don't know my history that well on that.
God, you have to go back a ways. You have to
I know
go,
that he was like a crazy overworking babyface at some point. And then they were like, let's hire you and make you the $1 Million Man. Oh, crazy flip, flop, and fly by Jericho. Fucking did a dive over basically did the triangle dive, but as a crossbody.
Random NWA Western States from 1974. Dick Murdoch, Ted DiBiase, Terry Funk defeat Jim Dillon and the Patriots.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
fun.
Almost pins Dean Malenko there, does Chris Jericho. Does
And
he
then
do
a
the
couple
triple
weeks
power
later,
bomb
he
in this
loses
era?
Who?
Or is that WWF Jericho? Oh,
I have no
Tombstone,
idea, to be honest.
Tombstone!
I
Fucking Tombstone! Holy shit, for real!
I barely know about WCW Jericho when he first came in. Like, this is new to me, honestly.
Yeah, this is all new to me also, but
It's like, he doesn't exist until he starts calling out Goldberg, really.
to me, he doesn't
And then
exist
he's-
until he is basically, he makes faces at The Rock, and then he beats The Rock and Steve Austin in the same night. Which, by the way, those things are like 2 or 3 years apart.
Yeah.
Big
And apparently
German
Vince was like, we're putting the belt on Jericho.
killing the business, damn it.
God damn it. Yeah.
Spinning calf kick. He says, come on, let's go! Is he going to do the flexing pin? Or is that also WWF Jericho?
don't
Swing,
know.
clothesline. Standing switch. Oh, God. Fucking Jericho just, like, brained himself on the mat when he got that roll up. But Jericho wins on the Iceman.
Finally, I mean,
That was good stuff. And the
he
people are here
he
for
should
it.
have just won last week, but they were trying to make him like an Uber babyface or something.
Yeah, it was a little weird. The
But he
people are here
couldn't
for this,
win by
though.
count out. Yeah. They have no idea who this man is, probably, but they're like on Twitter yelling and going, God damn it, Eric, who the fuck is this guy?
Guy with a cringy
didn't have-
t-shirt in the crowd.
He didn't
there.
have a fucking vignette or nothing, but fucking Glacier gets him for like 6 months to a year.
We had stars,
fuck?
bro. I can hear Russo now.
And then you get a Rey Mysterio Jr. package
Yeah, that's kind of strange, isn't it?
where it's just him beating up. Oh, I guess that was Conan too.
Super
I think,
Callow?
or maybe not. Oh, Super Callow. I don't know why I thought that was Conan.
I
Thank you.
assume it said Callow on the back.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen Super Callow. I've only ever heard him by name, so.
Jerry Lynn.
But I assume that the guy with Callow on his back is Super Callow.
I would hope. Is this the LWO? Are we starting the LWO?
Fuck, maybe. I think that's... Is LWO before or after Eddie turns heel and just, like, becomes the best wrestler on the planet for, like, a second?
Probably after. They're like, whoa, you're getting too over. You need to spread that to these other mid-carders.
Yeah, you gotta spread your energy around to the these other guys.
WCW Saturday Night. Here's some stock footage of a fucking android being built with some generic warning symbols
Yeah. And we got
from like a really bad 60s movie or something.
Sid Vicious's arm.
Yeah.
Do you call him Sid Vicious, Psycho Sid, Sid Justice?
Sid Vicious or Psycho Sid.
Yeah.
Depends.
I'll usually say Psycho Sid Vicious, but he was never all of that at once, apparently. I don't think.
Right. Brad Armstrong.
I was
my
going to say,
God.
here comes SmackDown referee number 3.
Yeah.
Is that disrespectful? Probably. I don't mean it to be.
Probably, but
It's just what I know him as.
yeah, it's like it's probably as disrespectful as me saying, "Here comes chubby Teddy Long."
And me saying that's not Teddy Long.
Yeah.
Dungeon of
Not Teddy
Doom.
Long. That guy looks like Teddy Long. Ain't Teddy Long. I
Yeah.
love Teddy Long. Please
Did you
don't
say
block
that, or
me on
did I
Twitter.
say that?
I don't think either of us said that. I think I just said that just now.
I think one of us said it. I
'Cause
might
I
have
was
said
making
it.
a joke. You might have said it.
Anyway, here comes
Isn't that a joke from a
Shrek.
really bad Amy Schumer movie with John Cena in it?
I look
Isn't that where
I look like Mark Wahlberg.
Wahlberg? Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg
That-
ate Mark Wahlberg.
Oh shit! Please don't block
I never
me,
watched
Teddy Long.
I never watched that movie. I just know that scene.
I just know that scene too. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch a fucking Amy Schumer movie. Kidding me? Not on purpose.
Not even for Nick Nemeth.
Is that who John Cena was supposed to be portraying when he was saying all that like homoerotic stuff?
I don't
Is that
think
what
so.
she was trying to say? Anyway, the
if
Giants
that
here-
is what they were saying, I didn't pick up on that. Yeah, it's the
That's what he does. Is that Brad Armstrong yelling "fuck"? I gotta go in there with Big Show.
That's when he locks up with him.
Oh shit! Nobody listens to this, and I still don't care. It's the most fucking best
We got like
best
a solid
waste of our time. We do
got like a
all week.
solid four dedicated listeners, and
and you're 3 of them.
no. I was gonna say not including me. One thing Brad
Probably
Armstrong
the
has is courage.
Best thing I've done all week besides delivering packages, probably. So I'm here for it.
Kayfabe.
What do you mean? What are you talking
Another
about?
lockup, and he
I
shoves
was
him into
putting
the
over
corner.
that this podcast is one of the best things I've done all week. I don't know what you kayfabe for.
Oh man, it's not 5 in the morning. What are you talking about?
Okay, now you're getting carried away.
I can't.
I say that once on an episode of GM mode just because I know you'll
Yeah,
fucking
no one knows what
die.
the fuck I'm talking about.
And no one knows what I'm talking about. And now you're just like, oh, we acknowledge this on the podcast now, right? No.
No, we don't.
No, we
Brother,
don't.
we're about to go into detail.
No, we're not.
Why does the NWO have a fucking limo?
Don't know. Because
Or
Ted
Ric
paid
Flair.
for it. It might be the Horseman. Everyone has a fucking limo because everybody's a star, bro.
Everybody's a
The
star,
stars
bro.
use limos.
Yeah, how much to pay Russo to leave the company and come over here and fuck up our
Right.
shit?
Oh, I was gonna mention a wrestling adjacent.
Or, I'm sorry,
thing
he's
to
Vic
you.
Venom right now. Yeah, go ahead.
So my buddy that I'm like getting friendly with at work that only ever watches like WWE premium live events, like
Oh.
only the main roster
He's
ones
one of those
too.
like I watch the big shows and that's about it.
I watched the fucking Backlash and the Mania and that's it. Yeah,
Okay.
and he's like, I remember Stone Cold, one of those. But he shared me. Yeah,
I
he
hate
shared-
those. Sorry.
like super casual. Yeah. which is fine because they spend money too, and it keeps the boys in paycheck.
Yeah,
so.
it's good that they exist.
Yeah,
It's still they think they can talk wrestling with you, and it's still hard to talk wrestling with them. Is the thing?
It's hard.
I'm
because
sorry.
you know
I'm so
much.
deep into it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue. Sorry.
That's how I feel when I'm waiting in line to go watch Raw in the arena, and someone's just like, "I sent Stephanie McMahon a letter," and I'm just going, "Please go away. Please go away."
Oh God.
That was a real thing.
That's a thing.
Yeah, that was a thing that happened while I was trying to get into Raw. And I'm just like, I
When
don't
was
care.
that?
She didn't. Not the one where I took the kiddo, but the one before that. So it would have been. God.
I wasn't there.
Becky and Doudrop were in a tag team match or something with like.
Brett Armstrong is.
I don't even know. The
I think
Big
I
Show
call-
wins
yeah.
with the choke slam. Anyway, back to my story. This dude sent me a clip. Yeah. He sent me a clip of fucking Joe Hendry and the Hardys at TNA.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just like, okay, so the Joe Hendry Mania thing totally paid off for TNA. Because he doesn't know the NXT. Like, he knows it exists, but he couldn't tell you what the fuck, who anybody is. But yet he's sending me fucking clips from the TNA Facebook. So,
yeah,
the Joe Hendry loss at Mania to Orton fucking worked. Because bro is now like, oh, I acknowledge TNA's existence, but I'm not gonna watch like NXT because that's rookies or whatever.
Brother, I never had a doubt in my
So-
mind. But that is good
Some
shit.
people were talking about how it buried him, and I'm just like, you're dumb.
Yep. I did my
Literally-
soapbox last week on that, brother.
Literally, the championship and the company's brand was all over fucking Mania for like 5 minutes.
And Randy Orton did the
it's
fucking
good.
gimmick.
He did the fucking pose into the RKO, yeah. And then he did Anyway, Hogan's fucking gushing over himself,
Yeah, he is.
jerking
What's
himself
new?
off here.
Oh, who's the third man? Oh,
We're gonna start a freestyle wrestling company, brother.
Oh, come
Me
on,
and
let me.
Eric and this guy that no one's heard of that knows freestyle wrestling.
Oh, brother, they'll be excited. There's some shooter guy that no one who follows you has ever fucking heard of.
You know what we'll do? We'll make the announcement like the old NWO advertisements, brother, and then people will care. No, they'll just say, fuck you, this isn't the NWO, fuck off, get your racist, weird fucking beer out of here, Hogan. Eric, go back to yelling about AEW with Conrad. Boom! Alright. He's spray painting the WCW logo off of his WCW branded shirt. Because you want to walk around with spray paint on your shirt.
Yeah.
Just get a new shirt! You're literally wearing one, Hogan!
So, on the Hogan Bischoff thing where I don't fully understand what they're doing still, by the way.
I don't either, but like, props to him. I hope it works out. But
or not my question.
I'm not watching that shite.
My statement is, I wouldn't have known that video even existed if I didn't listen to the fucking Conrad podcasts and follow, like, 83 weeks and all that shit. I would not have known.
I follow Eric Bischoff, so I seen it like 3 times before. Yeah.
I think I found out because you sent it to me.
Yeah, because I follow Eric, because sometimes he says things that are like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Then other times he's just like, goddamn, I love Wyoming or some shit. I don't know.
I gotta try hard not to go on a
Bravo,
Hogan. I gotta try hard not to go on a Hogan rant because my wife randomly went on a Hogan rant on the way home from running around and doing stuff last night. Like my wife was doing a Hogan rant to our roommate who is not totally aware of all that. and explained that whole situation.
Damn! If only we could have got a microphone.
Oh,
in
dude,
that
it was
room.
incredible. It was incredible because
I wanna
like
hear this
hearing
promo.
it not coming from me was great.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And like, cause like her biggest thing on it, and it's honestly now it's my biggest thing. And I'll try to hit
the
on it
police are
quickly
here.
and then go away from it because I don't want to fucking dwell on these negative shit too long. But when the video came out of Mark Henry talking about how he went to Hulk himself and was like, hey, you know, let's make your image better. Let's fucking go to these black colleges and like, we can help you understand.
Mark Henry does not have to do that either.
Yeah,
Like he doesn't.
Out of the fucking kindness of his heart, because he is the best man alive, was like, hey, let's you want to show people you're sorry. Let's help you be better and show the people that you are trying to be better. And he said no. And this is my wife talking about this to her roommate, going on about it. And it's just like, yeah, that really is like I'm all for forgiving people. And like, you know, I've heard Bischoff say, oh man, he was really going through a hard time when all that stuff came out because of the divorce. And I think his son died not that long before. All this kind of shit. It's like, okay, yeah, cool. Like the grieving process is a real thing, but the grieving process doesn't make me say horrible racist things, fuck my best friend's wife, and also say like other bigoted things towards like
Hey, speaking of, it's the meme again.
it's the meme again. Yay! Boo!
The
boo!
timing.
Fuck Hulk Hogan! This is the Fuck Hulk Hogan podcast.
Honestly, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
I like Eric Bischoff though, but I don't know what this
that's
freestyle
kinda
wrestling
what I was gonna
shit. I don't know
go
who that's
on
for.
about. Is like the more I think about it, the more I don't know if I'm okay with Bischoff anymore. And it's the more I think, because it's like it's Bischoff who said, oh, he was going through all these horrible things, and like that's not who he really is. And it's like, really though? Again, I understand the grieving process, but that doesn't turn me
He's
into
also not going to go on a
horrible racist.
podcast and say, yeah, no, my best friend that I fucking gave a bunch of money to in the 90s and fucking, you know, he's a racist piece of shit and fuck him, but he's my best friend, you know. He's not going to do that.
That's
So
also fair.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So yeah, he's, I don't know.
Like I said, the more I think about it, the more negative I am about it, and I kind of have to try to
Scott
not
Hall.
think about it. Yeah, Scott Hall with his wet jeans and
who once tweeted at Asuka and was like, "You're way more talented than Goldberg." Never forget.
Did he really?
Yeah, it was
Wow.
like around the streak time.
Yeah.
Like it was getting comparisons to Goldberg or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I think I said that the thumbnail was spoilers, and I guess it still is. But they did tell us that the fifth man was going to be revealed this week.
Yeah.
Which is great advertising. Oh, I gotta tune in next week to find out who the fifth man and the fourth man and the
seventh man.
Yeah,
it's gonna be 7. It's Gold Dust with like.
I'm gonna spray
extreme
paint the
white
camera,
face.
brother.
Yeah, they're throwing trash again. Shawn Michaels is gonna get pissed if he hasn't already. I don't know when does that happen. When does Shawn get hit by
that's like
a
98.
soda cup?
Excuse me. Just
Yeah,
burp
okay,
into the
so we got a
microphone.
couple years.
The most professional podcast of all time.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah. Here's the NWO.
Here's the NWO. Yeah.
Which is probably the best thing Hogan has said in like months of us doing this podcast.
Honestly, it's kind of cringe.
It is kind of cringe, but like, I don't know, the way he says it, the goofy look on his face, it's kind of comedy.
I mean, it was part of the thumbnail last week, brother.
And Nash is just here in a t-shirt, not giving a shit. He's like, I showed up.
Hey, I'm
What
gonna
do you
send
want?
you something that's gonna be slight spoilers.
Is it gonna be woman again?
It's not woman again.
Okay.
It's oh fuck! I'm fucking up my whole fucking layout. Why am I fucking up my whole layout? There we go.
Second hour, that's right. Tanay and Heenan and Bischoff are here. I didn't even...
Yeah,
we were talking about Bischoff.
They showed them on camera.
Forgot.
You weren't watching?
Yeah, I know. No, because we were shit posting about Bischoff and Hogan being Bischoff and Hogan.
That's also true. I talked about it for longer than I meant to. Sorry, Hogan fans. Sort of.
I hope their venture is successful and shit, I guess. But
yeah, if it's good for
me.
them, it's probably good for wrestling. But I don't know how wrestling related it's actually going to be.
Yeah, I mean...
Anyway, I just sent you something over the...
My God.
That's a slight spoiler for the Hog Cut, which is either out now or is about to be. Check YouTube. It's going to be on YouTube. It's not going to be on the Spotify feed. It's a little more of a visual thing than we usually go for, which I say that even though we're a fucking watch-along podcast. Here's the tall, bald, hairy, giant man, Ron Studd, who
that is?
Lost to Benoit a couple weeks ago, and I assume is about to do the J-O-B to the M-A-C-H-O-M-A-N.
That's right, Conrad.
Hey.
Podcast. Woo!
If Conrad's the Podfather, and Sam Roberts is the podcast tribal chief, what does that make us? The podcast jobbers?
Well, I'm just some dude. This is kind of your deal, more or less. Kayfabe, but it kind of is.
I don't know about that.
I just show up, and sometimes I don't even do that. So yeah, it's kind of your deal.
You've never not shown up. Maybe mentally, but that's different.
Yeah, but no, there's been at least one time where we had to figure something out because I didn't show up.
I don't know, but I've also done that, so I think I've done that more than you.
Fair.
I think I've said, "Hey, I don't feel like podcasting" more times than you have. Because when you say it, I sit here and bitch at you until you say, "Fine, I'll get on." But when I say it, you go,
nothing,
"Okay,"
and you're like, "This sucks." Yeah. No, when you say it, I'm just like, "Thank God I didn't have to say it."
Yeah. Oh man.
Fade the heat, brother. Which is what Macho's doing right now. Why is he? Oh, because the NWO has to have their universe cutscene where Nash can't get out of the fucking limo because he's too big.
He is gigantic.
They're telling the camera
tell
to
somebody to
scram.
stay in the car because they don't want the camera to see.
We're gonna reveal the fourth man tonight, but not yet,
this
brothers.
second. Yeah.
You're not ready for it, even though he's been here the whole night. Because it's Ted, isn't it? Officially,
He's trying to throw
is it
Macho
Ted
over
and
the
then-
top, but the ref's
No.
stopping him.
That's a DQ, isn't it? Or is that rule already been like thrown out long time
No,
ago?
it's still a rule that we've had DQs of it semi recently.
It's a
in the
rule
last
when they
couple
want
months.
it to be.
Maybe, but I
Basically.
don't notice them not doing it. So
If Hogan does it, it's fine. Macho
Maybe,
Man
brother.
can just dive to the outside from the top rope. And
Hogan was always a heel anyway.
kinda. So was Steve Austin, though.
Yeah. Especially
Until
if
he
your
was
name
actually
is Deborah. Anyway.
Well, oh my god.
Whoa! Big
Why? Because he
scoop
wouldn't
slam.
eat the cookies? Because the cookies were like notoriously bad? That's why? No other reason?
No other reason, sure.
Macho Man's dropping the elbow. Look in the tree trunk.
1, 2, 3. And then he kicked out at 3.5? Fire this man! Fire this
yeah.
man! Kicked out after 3 on Macho's elbow. Get the fuck out of my company, man. I'm sure he's probably was told to do that, but Well, you see, Macho's not actually 6 feet, brother. So you're a giant. You gotta fucking...
He just wasn't tan enough that day.
Can't sell enough for him. Are you kidding? Macho's tan is incredible.
Could have been better, brother.
The Young Bucks only wish they could have this tan.
Jeez, I mean...
That's a shoot, brother.
Yeah.
All they have is hot stuff. Anyway. Why don't the Young Bucks wear hats?
Do you got effing Stockholm Syndrome up in this son of a bee?
Merch Freak, brother. Merch Freak is when we peaked. It was all downhill after Merch Freak.
See, they can do goofy shit like that really well, but then, like, they try to run this whole company and be serious, and it's just like, fuck off.
Yeah, their serious stuff comes off like goofy, I'll give you that. And I'm
fucking,
a fan.
Yeah.
I'm a Young Bucks fan.
I was at a point, like in Japan, they did some good shit, you know, and then like the vlog was good, and now it's just like they can't do anything right now for me.
I'm gonna track old Macho and Gene here.
Kind of hard to come back from taking a victory lap over firing your top star, though.
Against the 7'4"
Anyway.
giant, a man that you think did not carry his load. Because he's the man that lost the title to Hollywood Hogan. The WCW
Oh my gosh.
heavyweight
I'm sorry. I know I said I was going to track it, but I just got a shot at Macho's elbow. That's like super discolored.
Like
yeah. So I was watching something recently. He was really fucked up around WrestleMania 5 time because he had like fucking MRSA in his elbow and all this other shit, and he was working through.
God, yeah, his elbow kind of.
So you know, like the fucking promo where he's like screaming and the camera's like really close in his face, and he is like grossly sweaty and red.
Yes,
he was deathly ill in that promo. That's why he was sweating and grossly red.
Hell, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah,
sometimes.
well, yeah, he was about to main event WrestleMania with Hulk Hogan. Yeah, he was like, he was checking himself out of hospitals when they were telling him you can't leave, all this kind of shit.
Hogan, you son of a bitch! I will
see you at
literally die
WrestleMania
for this shit.
Yeah,
you
you will.
motherfucker!
He fucking loves this shit. Does this mean anything to you?
And you're over here with your
Lust.
spray tans.
Lust in your eyes?
Yeah, lusting over my wife, my ex-wife, whatever.
I'll fucking kill you. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah. We pretty much covered all of it. I'm fucking eating the cookies, Liz. I'm eating the cookies. Look.
But yeah, I think I spotted some like discoloration, scarring on his elbow there that I think was the one that was fucked up for WrestleMania. That
say that all macho men are created equal. But you look at me and you look at Hulk Hogan and you can see that statement is not true, yeah.
I heard normally when you were going to go one-on-one with another Macho Man, you had a 50-50 chance of winning.
Yeah, at Hog Wild.
No, we're past that. At Full Brawl.
Senior Jericho. The numbers don't lie. I can't do it. That'd be a good one to like do for a bit for like.
Yeah, I was trying to lay out and let you. I was hoping you were gonna do the whole promo. I was like, oh fuck, here we go.
I mean, that is the type of shit that I fucking just randomly think of and do stupid shit. But
I was laying out. I was like, let's see the whole deal.
I'd have to think of like who would be playing the part of like Kurt Angle or something. You add Lex Luger to the mix.
Your chances of winning.
Lex Luger doesn't know if he can beat me. Get it? So he's not even gonna try. I don't know. You just pipe in Lex screaming "I don't know" in the background at that part. He doesn't know if he can beat me.
Hey.
I've got freaks 9 days out of the week, but I only need Elizabeth. Till that son of a bitch Hulk Hogan gets the lust in his eyes.
The lust in his eyes.
This is the podcast now. We're just gonna do really bad Macho Man impressions.
Yeah, yours is better than mine. And I'm like kind of low on energy, so.
Scott Steiner is getting ready for a tag team match here. Just keep doing the Macho Man Steiner math. We gotta write that down, that I have to cut a whole Steiner math promo as Macho Man now.
Yeah,
Here comes Bongo.
WCW or fucking the Horsemen are coming to attack the limo, the NWO limo.
The fourth man, because they think the fourth man is in there. Because the NWO was acting like they didn't want people to see who was in the limo. But spoilers, there's nobody in the limo.
They're all in full gear, and it's dark outside.
Already here, and you got worked.
Yep. It's dark outside. It's been raining. The fucking limo is moist.
Cameraman's trying to see in the limo where they clearly
Craig Leathers
didn't see
gets a call out on the commentary. Well, they're doing an ad. I'm gonna do one. Give us if you haven't already, it would really help if you gave us a 5-star review on Spotify. If you liked our videos on YouTube and subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Spotify. Go follow us on TikTok too. I just posted a TikTok right before we started recording today, and it's already doing really good, actually.
Follow us on the goddamn Spotify, or I'll kill you, Hulk Hogan, you son of a bitch.
So
with the lust in your eyes.
Go follow us on the TikTok, the Spotify, the YouTubes, and the Twitter X. Brother.
And I'll kill Hulkamania!
I think the referee just threw this match out because he barely got touched.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that's the NWO referee. Holy shit.
That's fucking dumb. We don't. What are we doing? I couldn't. Oh god. I guess I would have bitched about it even if they did wrestle a little bit longer, because it's still a fucking stupid finish. But that was almost as dumb as that time John Cena disqualified 2 men because of excessive use of profanity.
Wait, what?
John Cena was a guest referee in a Wade Barrett representing the Core versus, I think, CM Punk representing Nexus match, where the losers would be kicked out of the Royal Rumble, and he DQ'd them both for excessive use of profanity.
Do we know that they were using profanity at least?
No, it was just John Cena being campy PG Boy Scout John Cena. He just jumps out of the ring mid-match and says, "Ring the bell," and then everyone goes, "What, huh?" And then you can hear him on the camera mic say, "They were both using way too much profanity, double disqualification." And it's hilarious. John Cena.
This is a family program, damn it.
Yeah.
There are children in the audience.
That's pretty much it.
Meanwhile, AJ Styles is on like all these podcasts talking about how he doesn't cuss, and you can watch any AJ Styles match and count like 50 fuck bombs. All right, who's coming? Who's coming to the ring
That's
here?
just wrestler jargon, though. Does that count when you're like? That's like saying, when you're going over the match and do the fucking deal and the Kizay Fabe and the Gizimic, and then we'll fucking do the ding
Gizimic.
and then a boom, and then we'll go over here and do the ding and the
And they'll fucking post you and then.
Anyway, never mind that shit because.
I believe he said it's Ming.
I guess this mic doesn't pick up when I get.
When you do the
pitched like
Shivani
that.
voice, it never picks up, but I've told you that
Yeah.
like 10 times.
I'm doing it anyway.
You gotta at least you just turn your head away from it and
Hold on.
If you just turn your head away from the microphone and do the voice, it should work. Anyway, yeah, holy shit. Jesus Christ. That's a shot.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
Oh, it works for me.
Oh no! I pull out the Glock! Glock!
The whole 4 horsemen with all the ladies. I wish they had Kimberly. But Kimberly's just not here.
If it was just woman walking out here looking like, yeah. Anyway, Bongo and Deborah.
Goddamn, son. Here on Monday, NyQuil. What?
It's great that I do the Stone Cold Bongo when I see Mongo every time, and then I also do like the Deborah every time, and they're like a thing, so they're always together. It's Bongo and Deborah. Anyway.
There's confusion going on backstage. I'm sure that has nothing to do with the NWO. So they went out to the limo and couldn't find anybody, and then went straight to the ring pretty much, because that was like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ming's here, so he's gonna bite people's noses off and fucking single-handedly strangle and murder people.
Ming and Bongo in the same ring.
Oh man. Mongo and Kevin. This match might actually fuck. I'm trying to lock in, actually. Oh, tried to throw him into the ropes and he tripped.
Boss man trying to get brownie points with Bischoff by wearing the Sturgis shirt.
Mongo tripped again. Oh, no sell. 3-point stance. Shoulder tackle. Oh.
Flying nothing. What the fuck?
He's trying to tell him to slow the fuck down. Yeah, get boss man here. Slow down. Wow.
Boss man, otherwise known as Baron Corbin's tape study.
Yeah, no shit.
Hey, speaking of,
he fucking
he started to do the punch. Yeah.
My God, he really just stole his whole fucking moveset.
Yeah, Corbin is
from
just
Baron
like,
Corbin.
I really like Boss Man. Yeah. Yeah. I love it.
You didn't even sell what I said. Anyway.
I heard what you said. That you said it like Boss Man stole his moves from Corbin. But
yes, that's the joke.
That's the
and
joke.
Backdrop. But it's incredible. It's literally like copy paste. It's fucking copy paste.
Just better shape Boss Man.
Yeah. That's debatable too. I don't know if it's debatable.
Compared to what we're looking at right now, Boss Man, it's not really debatable at all, but maybe Prime Boss Man? I don't know.
Nah, he was always kind of a big belly guy. But like
he could move.
Corbin's not exactly cut.
No, but
Yeah. Respectfully, not body shaming.
Yeah.
He's got weird tattoos though. So Barbarian off the ropes. German suplex.
This the flying goat.
Yeah, I think he's going for the flying goat.
Sullivan said, "Fuck you."
According to people, is still like the most fucking dangerous move in wrestling. Like to do to yourself. Flying headbutt does not get the win. It kind of gets buried a little bit.
And Pop strutting that ass.
Yeah, he is. And now we got Ming. Oh my God. And then Sting and Lex are in the back. They're about to fucking kill NWO referee here.
I'm sure this won't lead to them getting jumped by the NWO at all. Oh, hey, who's that getting in the limo?
Holy shit, he just chucked like a rock or something through the window.
I didn't sell that because I was muted because my kid was...
Sting is stealing a cop car!
Grand Theft Auto Sting before Grand Theft Auto 6, my god.
He just stole a cop car!
We got GTA Sting before GTA 6.
Yeah, we did. Speaking of which, we got a year before GTA 6 comes out.
Yeah, I'm not as mad about it as everybody else on the internet, but I'm pretty disappointed.
I misread it at first. I thought it said May 26th, this year.
Oh,
I was like, they were like, oh, they're basically shadow dropping us 3.5 weeks.
I wouldn't be completely surprised if that's not an option that they might try to do a short.
Ming. Low blow to fucking Sullivan. Low blow to the Barbarian.
Referee doesn't give a shit.
Referee's not calling any of this shit.
Boss man's like, no.
Strutting.
Boss man doesn't want the smoke. He did the hip thrust at...
I thought he tagged Mongo, but I guess it was just a high five.
Policeman's like, yo, I just got carjacked by Sting. That's awesome. Is this gonna be like when they replayed the OJ chase footage at WrestleMania?
Oh man,
are they gonna superimpose a car chase here?
DDT to Ming, and it looked awesome, kinda. Like the way Arn did it was good shit.
He just gets his shit rocked though by two guys.
Yeah.
Barbarian back.
Off the ropes, elbow. Tree of Woe. Tags in Sullivan. Oh, he's doing the move. That's the Kevin Sullivan move. I knee you. Okay. I running knee you while you're in Tree of Woe.
Nice.
I swear to God, he does that every match. That's a Kevin Sullivan move. I don't think it has a name though, or if it does, I've never noticed.
Randomly, speaking of Baron Corbin again, has he wrestled anywhere yet?
He did GCW over Mania weekend. I
might have to check that out. It's really hard to keep up with like everybody leaving WWE doing shit. Yeah. It's like there's so many people that are out on the indies now that I actually like, and I'm just like, I'm never gonna see any of their shit because it's just everybody's everywhere and I can't keep up. Indy Hartwell is in TNA now.
Yeah, Indy Hartwell's in TNA. TNA is one that I wish I could make time for weekly. It's just hard.
Glacier is coming again for like the 1000th time. Glacier's in AEW now.
55 seconds ago. WWE Hall of Famer Mark Henry and All Caribbean Wrestling announce groundbreaking WWE ID partnership and historic match in the Bahamas.
Nice.
Trying to skim through this. Nassau, Bahamas, May 2nd, 2025, WWE Hall of Famer and the World's Strongest Man, Mark Henry, in his role as owner of All Caribbean Wrestling, I did not know that, proudly announces a groundbreaking partnership with WWE through its global talent initiative, the WWE ID program. This collaboration kicks off live on Saturday, June 28th, 2025, at the Baha Mar Hotel in Nassau, Bahamas. During one of the most anticipated wrestling events in Caribbean history, Mark Henry's involvement underscores the growing collaboration between ACW and WWE and his vision to increase visibility for Caribbean wrestling talent. The June 28 event represents a new chapter in global wrestling development. Apparently there's a specific match they're promoting, but I couldn't tell you what it is. On the graphic, though, I recognize a few people. They've got the Pope on this graphic. Also...
Oh, you mean... okay.
D'Angelo De Niro.
Yeah, it took me a second. I was
you
like,
thought I meant the literal fucking Pope?
Pope?
No, the Pope, not the Pope.
I was like, the Pope?
Sorry.
Didn't he pass recently?
No. If I said the Pope, I apologize. I meant da Pope. D'Angelo De Niro, Elijah Burke, Elijah Express, whatever you want to say. I also recognize, I think that's Reggie in the background, and I see Kenny King. And then I don't think I recognize anybody else here. Yeah, I just know, Kenny King. I know him from Ring of Honor stuff, and I know that Jim Cornette hates him.
Fuck Kenny King.
Apparently, he was like a fucking male dancer in Vegas or something.
Fuck this fucking shit.
And so that means he hates him, I guess. I don't know. That seems kind of sus if you ask me. What's going on in this match here? I was locked in and then I kind of locked out, and now I'm kind of trying to lock back in.
Pop has a fucking old
plastic metal
chair.
school chair, yeah.
Yeah. Because they still use those apparently in this day and age.
Wibbly wobbly. Oh, Benoit and Sullivan in the ring.
Oh, I thought for a second there he did the kick out low blow thing.
Yeah, it almost looked like it. I caught that too.
I don't guess they were trying to.
Yeah.
Sully didn't sell it. This has really just been like a fucking brawl. And we're just waiting for the NWO
really
to do
physical
more
8-man
things.
tag. You might even call it an all-star 8-man tag.
Oh, god damn it, you motherfucker. We're not talking about it.
Ah, come on!
You can pull the DMs if you want to, but I'm not.
I'm pulling up the DMs. No, you didn't really. It's fine. It's fine. There was a reference to an 8-man tag from Dynamite this past week that apparently was called an all-star 8-man tag, and you had an issue with it because one of the guys is like a new signing, and you're like, they're calling him a rookie, and this is an all-star 8-man tag, and I'm like, please pull your head out of your ass.
I think I said it was the Kenny Omega versus the Elite match, and Kenny just needed a couple temporary friends, is what I said, I think. And then we shit posted about it's the Uncle Dave gives this match 5 stars, please match or something.
Yeah. We have Okada and Kenny Omega on the same show in the same match.
Yeah.
Come on, Dave.
And then I fucking bitched about Championship Eliminator or something and said, remember when WWE did Championship Contender matches and everyone hated it?
They never called it that, though. They just said, oh, hey, if he beats the champion, he might get a title match.
Yeah, well, it's the
same.
same.
That didn't always happen anyway. It's not the same.
It's the same picture.
Because there's, like, rules and stuff. But they're not very good at explaining the rules of the Eliminator match. But if they explained them a little better, I think more people would come around on it. Once I got a grasp on what they mean by an Eliminator match, which took me for fucking ever, then I was like, oh, no, yeah, I like this gimmick.
If they lose, they like drop to the bottom of the rankings or something?
If they lose,
is that what it is?
It's either that or they can't get a title shot as long as that person's champion. But if they win, they become number 1 contender. It's like a feast or fired almost.
Well, they don't get fired. But yeah.
Well, I mean, like, or I should say feast or famine.
It's that thing in 2K where you can set it to adjust the rankings, the gimmick, like, based on the outcome of the match, I guess, yeah. But they're doing it for real on their TV. Jimmy Hart being a mark, turning around to look at the hard cam, some fan being
you gotta work the hard cam, baby.
Bigger mark.
Yeah, baby. Double headbutt.
Oh.
Misses. Benoit says, that's my fucking move. I hate both of you.
Ming said, the fuck it is, pal.
But I tell you what, if he took that fucking move from Ming and Barbarian, he's dead. So it's a good thing he moved.
Pop's throwing punches. It's kind of awkward to get to the leg snap thing. Figure 4. Everyone starts jumping out of their seat.
We got a figure 4 on Kevin Sullivan in the middle of the ring. Remember when the Dungeon of Doom and the Four Horsemen were aligned to beat Hulk Hogan?
No.
And now Benoit's yelling at woman.
Hey, now.
And she's helping. She's holding Pop's arms. And Kevin Sullivan is
not
pinned.
the baby's arm, but his actual arm. And I'm not gonna say it, but woman was yelling at Benoit.
Yep, NWO's here now.
Hey, it's Scott Hall.
Really crazy how they're like doing this storyline in such a way that like it's not hard. It's barely acknowledged on television. You have to really be paying attention and know. Well, NWO's here and they're doing
Hogan,
NWO stuff.
Ming is just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Nash has his jeans tucked in one boot and over another boot.
What the fuck he does? What? He's such a fucking like just lazy man. He couldn't be bothered to tuck the other boot.
Yeah.
He was like, good enough. You get it. I'm Kevin Nash. Jesus. They're throwing trash again. Here comes the Giant.
Here comes
I
the
wonder
Giant.
what the Giant will do.
Whose side is he on?
Yeet!
I didn't mean to hit yeet. Oh man!
New World Order. New World Order. New World Order.
Choke slams the Barbarian, and now he's gonna choke slam Ming.
New World Order.
Will and Nash big hug.
Is he the fourth man?
Now this is where you give chair. God damn, that actually looked kind of gross. Fucking Macho's here shooting with the chair. I'm just saying it would have been a really good gimmick if Teddy came out and like DiBiase gave Giant a like cartoonish oversized check.
Right.
That'd be good shit.
He just has like the Publishers Clearinghouse Giant check.
Yes, but like for the Giant, it's
They
normal
stop
size.
and take a picture, like yeah.
Or like Heaton would probably say that. Man, Macho was shooting on Hulk there, and then Hulk with the softest chair shots ever. Oh no, there's a couple good dinks for
Macho
Hogan.
Man, he's laying them in, yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not fucking your wife. And he's like, fuck you. What's Macho saying right now?
Ric Flair just jumps up off the floor from selling, and he's like, but I...
Tell me, what's Macho saying right now as he's getting his ass beat?
He's saying...
Fuck!
Because he had to take that 7-foot chokeslam, brother.
Yeah, you fucking did. Oh,
I know you wanted to. You were G'ing me up to do bad Macho Man voice again, but
it was
that was
good.
just easier.
You have good Macho Man voice. I love your Macho Man. I really do enjoy it a lot. Another leg drop. Is this gonna be like the clip where like Hogan leg drops Luger like 400 times?
Right. Arn's got a plastic metal chair.
Bonk
Big boot.
on Nash. Nash no sells it.
Sell,
Boots him
down. No, I'll tell you what Macho Man's saying
he
here.
shot on Mongo
Yeah, he
there.
did.
It looked like holy shit.
So you know what Macho Man's saying here when Hogan drops the leg on him 7 times? He's saying, "Bury me softly, brother." Yeah.
Oh! He pulls another can out of his crotch.
That's not Hulk Hogan's penis, brother. That's a can of spray paint, brother. He's yellow. He's a yellow back something. He's chicken, I think.
I don't.
Something like
yeah,
that.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know if that ages super well, honestly. But
Macho Man
big spray
yellow.
paint attack on fucking Macho here. And Arn having to defend Macho is crazy.
It is. Arn being the baby face is kind of crazy. So their limo left, and then they showed up and destroyed the main event. Okay. Nash is already sitting down. He can't be asked. He's like, I did a big booted fucking Sullivan or whatever. All just fucking being cool, man. Hogan doing the Hulk Hogan again. Captain Insano shows no mercy.
Yeah, this is... We got basically a copycat of last week, but this time the Giant's here. He says he's got a phone call at his mom's house. Is Ted DiBiase... How did Ted call you at your mom's house? Is Ted fucking your mom?
That's... yeah. They ripped off the WCW branding off of the... Was this the one where he throws it down?
That thing is like...
Is this the clip where he throws the logo on the
styrofoam,
ground?
obviously.
Oh my god, it is!
Everybody spits on it, throws it on the ground.
And Hogan's trying to do his best. Shawn Michaels. He has no hair, so... I've lost a lot of things, brother. And
He's
one
talking
of them
about all
is
the
my
vehicles
hair.
he has in his garage. Is somebody about to... Yep.
All the baby faces are coming.
Team
Time to get
WCW
out of
is
here.
approaching the
Time to
stage.
go.
New World Order.
Giant fell on his ass.
We gotta go!
And this is a good little brawl going on
New
here.
World Order.
Very
New World Order.
realistic feeling brawl. Are we still live, pal?
Kind
Is
of
this
just
still-
ends, I think.
Yeah, there's any more story or
everybody's-
dialogue to be happening here?
Oh, Giant's on the headset again.
He's talking again on the headset, but you can barely hear
Everybody kind of just sauntered off because some officials came out and told them to. That's kind of weird. They were just so steaming mad. They were rushing the announce table to beat the NWO's ass, and then like 3 referees and a guy in a dress shirt came out, and they were like, "Okay."
Ha ha! Just to quote somebody, a stupid little man. Whether you like it or whether you don't like it.
Bischoff saying, "We only got like 5 minutes left in the show, and Hogan has like 6 minutes of brother he needs to say."
Man, I stood down at a table.
He's like really trying to. Oh
Holy
yeah,
shit.
there you go.
I love how Hulk was really trying to do it and he could barely get the fucking thing up, and the Giant helps him and it just fucking goes.
He just
Yeah, I mean, like,
all over that table.
dude has
yeah.
that shoot giant strength as I fucking hit
Yeah.
my mic. I think I've been doing that a few times over the podcast.
I've done it a million times before. It's fine. And they're helping Macho Man to the back. That's what they stopped for. They had to go grab their comrade Macho Man.
Yeah, they had to go save Macho.
Oh, that's Nitro.
That was, in
pull out the
fact,
Glock!
Nitro. Actually, pretty good show.
Not bad.
Yeah, I
Enjoyed
enjoyed that a lot, actually.
I
good
feel like
Nitro.
I enjoyed it more because of the goofy shit we were talking about, but Lex going raw, I gotta
Yeah.
turn that off.
I think we actually had a good flow. I don't want to critique our own shit live, but, you know. Good show this week. Definitely up from last week. If you haven't already, I'm going to go ahead and plug all of our shit unless you have any more thoughts.
Was in fact not the biggest piece of dog shit this week.
Not the biggest piece of dog shit. If you have any questions, send them to us at 2marksquestions@protonmail.com. We might read them out one of these days. Give us a follow on Spotify and Twitter, X, and
YouTube. Yeah.
Well, you subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah.
And you follow us on... I said Spotify, I said Twitter, TikTok, anything else I can think of. Give us a like on this video on YouTube, 5 stars on Spotify. Go, if you haven't already, go check out the Hog Cut. That should be out by now. If it's not, it'll be out in the next day or so. And give that a like too, if you wouldn't mind. It's going to be a little bit different content than what is normally on the channel, but it will just be on YouTube, not on Spotify. And with that...
Spoilers, I win the Hog Cut.
You don't win the Hog Cut.
Oh, I gotta watch it myself now, because I gotta find out.
Anyways, we are in fact desperately out of time. Or maybe you do, brother.
We're out of time! We gotta go!
Now go home and smoke some more crack.